This is the Daily Coffee Brief. Quality is good because this is my first time with this particular setup. So, crypto markets continue to be in turmoil since Elon Musk decided to create a sudden cage match situation for all cryptocurrencies. They now seem to be in a fight to the death to see which one will survive. But really, Elon Musk voiced concerns about Bitcoin increasing dirty fossil fuel usage in Bitcoin mining and suggested Dogecoin may be a better alternative, which he has been mentioning for a while. So I think it's safe to assume that he has had it in mind for a while. Of course, Tesla did purchase Bitcoin, which I'm sure in retrospect, they couldn't have simply purchased Dogecoin. That wouldn't have been possible. Bitcoin is in a whole another league currently, although this seems to be somewhat more up for debate now at that time than Dogecoin. But Elon has received a lot of personal attacks and ugly comments from the Bitcoin community. Some may call them Bitcoin bros. I've been hearing that. They may be, I'm sure there is some thoughtful discussion, but there's also an element of mob mentality and groupthink where we're on one team and this person, although it may be a valid point and criticism to something we believe in, that person is now our enemy, and we should use whatever methods we have, personal attacks, perhaps not well-reasoned arguments, and simply pile on against that person. Or perhaps our orangutan, ape, macaw, monkey lineage. Good documentaries on that. So insiders are now speculating that Tesla may sell its Bitcoin position, may sell it soon. Elon Musk has also put out hints with such tweets such as this make me want to go all in on Dogecoin, in response to a long thread comment deriding him about his talking down to him as if he doesn't really understand Bitcoin. And another comment was made on Twitter from a user called the Crypto Whale that said Bitcoin users will be slapping themselves, I'm quoting loosely here, well, paraphrasing, I believe it's called, will be slapping themselves in a month when they find out that that Tesla sold its Bitcoin earnings, or sold its Bitcoin holdings. And Elon Musk replied, indeed, to that. So there is legitimate reason to think that Tesla may now sell its Bitcoin holdings, as this has been a negative experience, and perhaps an uglier side of the crypto community has become apparent following this pointing out of issues and exploring this rapidly developing crypto space, which does have a lot of promise, and some form of cryptocurrency probably should become a global standard, which would allow for more individual protections and freedoms and autonomy. But simply because Bitcoin is the most popular and perhaps was one of the first, it may not necessarily be the best, but it may not necessarily not continue on. It could still continue on into the future. And I believe it's more than likely to continue on still at this point, but there's still room for a superior alternative to rise up. Could Dogecoin become this? Seems hard, difficult. It turns out that Dogecoin is mostly run by 4 developers who work on it part-time and don't have a lot of interest in suddenly making it their life's work and relentlessly improving it. Will Elon Musk decide that this is important enough that he should start a new company to work on this? Yet another company for Elon Musk and Tesla. He says he's too busy, but it's a focus of his now. And I know I have certain types of this aspect to my personality as well, that once someone with Asperger's type personality gets interested in a topic, they are invested and it never really leaves them. It's always in their mind. And Elon Musk, this seems to be not a new thing, because the roots of his first company, X.com, which was later sold to PayPal, in which he made a lot of his money, was dealing with finance and transactions. And I believe that he had originally that they should create more of a banking system instead of just the financial kind of as now. He perhaps envisioned something more decentralized finance, or DeFi, that is popping up in Ethereum-based blockchain technology now. So this is not new to him. He understands this was his first company. So it's related. It's a topic near and dear to his heart. So if Dogecoin is doubtful, perhaps it will lead to that point. Although I can understand that Elon Musk is reluctant to add more onto his plate, as it were, because he is doing quite a lot. He probably and some part of him wants to spend less time on Tesla even already and more time on SpaceX, or have more Link or the Boring Company. But Tesla quite a bit of his effort, and I'm sure he's so busy that even in regards to an electric airplane that might explode or have several more aneurysms if he were to do that. Although, see, airplanes is I just have a feeling that this could be something that's a bit easier for Elon Musk to get into. It may turn out to be equally complicated or more complicated, but perhaps in a different way. And he already has experience in this field. So it'll definitely be something to watch and interesting moving forward. So Ethereum and Bitcoin seem to have sold off a bit. Let me take a look here, actually. Currently, Bitcoin's about $46,000, which really isn't that very low at all, considering how much Bitcoin has risen in the last 3 to 4 months. It's almost within a kind of range-bound situation, although this recent trend, this recent downturn could be the beginning of breaking an upward trend with Bitcoin, at least from a technical analysis side, looking at, for example, on a chart I'm looking at, the exponential moving average of 60 on a, let me confirm what kind of chart I was looking at the time period. I believe I was looking at the yearly chart. Yes, on the yearly chart. I have a slight start of a trend, but actually I already see it leveling off now. So Bitcoin is quite resilient. Before this, pipeline coming up, a lot of institutions, bigger money, Wall Street money is interested in Bitcoin and making it more mainstream, offering it to more of their clients. So it has a lot of momentum, which will be difficult to derail at this point. Ethereum about $3,500 off of its high of over 4,000. Let's see what the peak of Ethereum was recently. It just hit it recently in the last couple weeks. A high of somewhere around $4,400 for Ethereum. Currently sitting at 3,540. So decent short-term pullback from the high. But once again, you only have to go back to what, May to get to this, go back to when it was last at this price. So, you know, the major cryptocurrencies have seen such a steep rise in recent months that a significant pullback really doesn't amount to a whole lot. But certainly interesting times. I think we'll have a lot of interesting news going forward. So if you want to keep informed, keep involved, please subscribe, consider subscribing and setting notifications to on, especially for live events. I want to do more live events because I enjoy the live feeling. Let's do it live. F it, let's do it live, as a great man once said. Great? Perhaps that's arguable. So this is Consumer Warrior. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully this was entertaining or interesting or helpful. Please take care of yourself. Have a nice day. Enjoy the moment. And goodbye. I will be closing it in just a minute here. Okay, goodbye for real.